Hope is more than a practice. It's more than prosthetics. We ask questions, understand your needs, discover what's important to you. We have the latest technology to help you create a better quality of life. At Hope, success is not an option. It's what we do. There's hope on the horizon. Call 913-663-HOPE for a free consultation or visit kctv5.com and click on It's Your Health.
Courtney Clemens in 6. That's the winner at 13:57, Clemens 13:71, and Garcia Torsen at 13:90. And with the 2 scratches in this seat, all we need to do is legally finish the race in order to move on to the finals. Clemens on the outside, Penn State grad, member of the World Championship team in 2011. He's on 28:09. And it is going to be Clemens crossing the line as the winner of Eagle Moonlight. And then Trevor Wallace and Brandon Driscoll will be the next 2-man cross in our trio, the automatic qualifiers out of that heat. Clemens time, 28:50, pretty close, so the best he has run this year, 28:09 being that time. Those 3 men move on to the finals, and here running assignments now for the second. Lee Woods is in lane 3. Shaquille Vance, the number of our... Clemens out well. Shaquille Vance making up some ground on him after a difficult start. Clemens at the front, he's trying to close.
Having hope has meant a great deal to me. I worked in a chemistry lab. I'm a disabled veteran. I build tuner cars. I ride motorcycles. Right after my amputation, Hope asked about my goals, and I told him that I wanted to march in the Memorial Day Parade, and I was able to do it last year. The staff at Hope gave me my life back and made it possible for me to do all the things that I love to do. Read my story and others at hopekc.com.
We have a staff of clinicians, and we see patients with all kinds of physical challenges, and in particular we work with amputees and custom design and build artificial limbs to allow them to get back to doing the things they love to enjoy.
Horizon Orthotic and Prosthetic Experience is more than a practice, it's more than prosthetics. Independence, freedom, and quality of life are restored. At Hope, it's all about the experience.
I love working for Hope because it's very rewarding to be able to see people come in a wheelchair and be able to walk out.
I lost my leg 4 years ago this last August, August 15th, because it's a date that will stick in your mind.
Right before I turned 21, I was in a bad landscaping accident where I got my jeans caught in a piece of machinery. Actually, it was a piece of irrigation equipment. Took everything off 6 inches below my knee. It was a struggle at first, but I definitely had some doubts in the beginning, and but once I got to Hope, a lot of things changed.
Not only do we have the best clinical staff, but our focus is on having the patients have a very positive experience when they come here, and being able to come in and feel like they're family and know that they're going to get taken care of. Every prosthesis is custom made because everybody is a unique individual. So we have a lab in our Kansas office where we actually fabricate the device, but it requires us to take an impression of a residual limb and custom make it to fit that particular patient. It's very much a craft, and it's a science, and it's an art all kind of rolled into one.
When I got my permanent leg from Hope, and it really started showing on the treadmill and weightlifting and being able to squat large amounts of weight, it really opened my eyes to the potential of this type of technology, and it just basically showed me that, you know, sky's the limit.
I'll go out and play golf. I get around. I do a part-time job. I try and work around the house.
I've been in the field for 25 years, and a lot of times when I do something that long, I get bored with it. What's great about this field is so rewarding, and we get more high fives and hugs from our amputees because of what we're able to offer them. So this is a field that is very rewarding.
At Hope, success is not an option, it's what we do. There's hope on the horizon. Call 913-663-HOPE for a free consultation.
It is not often that we are kept from the things we love to do.
Dad?
Yes?
You ready to get whooped in basketball?
I don't know about being whooped, but you're on.
Are you going to be okay with this?
I've gone high tech. I've been looking forward to this all week.
At Hope, we work hard to break barriers with prosthetics and orthotics. Working with you and your family, we craft a custom solution that adds movement to your life.
Dad, when did you get so good?
I got a little hope from some friends.
So is it getting easier, Loren?
Oh, yeah. Right.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it. Oh.
Play it all.
Fill up my cup, Mazel Tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town, we'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
Yeah, a lot of it's about pre-positioning and planning how to be in the best position. So you're starting to learn that right now. Wow. Very good.
I need to practice, you know, but...
Yeah, no, that's great stuff. That's awesome. You're really good at this.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up. Let's live it up. I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Wow.
Like oh my god. Like oh my god. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up. Wow. And do it. And do it. Do it.
Oh.
Here we come. Here we go.
He's gone. That's awesome.
I do like the Terminator.
The Terminator?
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that.
Yeah.
Stronger. That's nice. It helped me in everything, you know, cause.
How about eating? Did you use it for eating?
Yeah, and for cook, you know.
Cooking?
Yeah.
How about taking care of the kids? Changing diapers yet?
Nah, not yet, but maybe later.
In order to switch between the rotation and the opening and closing of the hand, you've got to hit both these electrodes at the same time, real quick, and that'll switch it.
The other guy, you remember, he said I need to relax and
right,
go like
and
that.
go fast.
I need to practice. I like it.
As far as how much weight you can lift, when the arm is straight, you can lift quite a bit. It depends on how much it's going to support this way. The elbow bending, you'll know because you'll hear the motor will tell you it's not going to lift anymore. The basket that you were lifting, you can tell that's just about as much as you can lift.
Yeah, because when I take it, the basket, it goes.
Right, you can hear that it's not wanting to do anymore. Like a suitcase, or if you had a gym bag with some things in it, groceries, the sacks that have the handles, just close in on that, you can carry quite a bit.
I think it helped me for clean my yard, you know, my backyard and everything.
Right, you could carry a rake or stay away from newspaper with that. Newspaper gets on that, that black won't come off very good. So, but these are, you have two more of these so that when this is really bad, you just throw it away and you put on a clean one.
You pay my nails for it?
I can.
All my friends want to see my firearm, you know. And when I tell them, I go to Kansas City for picking up my firearm. Oh, when you bring it over here, kind of see me and everything.
Lorenzo, you do really good with that. Really good.
And you is the best doctor in the world. Oh yeah.
there's a point at which you just kind of lay there and you say, what's going to happen now? You know, what's next? Before that, I was doing fine, and I went in the hospital, and 2 days later I had an amputation. And right after my amputation, he walked in, I think it was 10 or 11 o'clock, and it was 11 o'clock at night I had my amputation. He walked in and he said he'd been talking to my doctors. He knew about my real active lifestyle, and he sat down and just listened and wrote down everything I like to do, and he said, we can get you back to that. He gave me hope. Having hope has meant a great deal to me. I worked in a chemistry lab, and I'm a disabled veteran. I do high-end woodworking, I build tuner cars, I ride motorcycles, and I enjoy very much a Sunday afternoon sail in my sailboat. There was one clock I couldn't wind because I had to get up on the fireplace hearth to do it, and I couldn't do it with one leg, but now I can wind that clock because I didn't know what was possible with a prosthetic like I do now. Dan also asked about my goals, and I told him last year at this time that I wanted to march in the Memorial Day Parade with my VFW unit, and he made it happen. Made it happen. I was able to do it last year on my temporary prosthetic too. For him to make it possible for me to march in the parade was amazing. Hope actually made my life better by giving me back my life and making me able to do everything I did before, including play with my grandkids. When I got this Otto Bach unit, I asked him, why didn't you tell me it was like getting your old leg back? And he said, because you wouldn't have believed me.